Hello, everyone. Hello. It's back the regular. How y'all doing today? I know I see Pepper said I'm really trying this playoff Sunday, but I will be in attendance. Look, Pepper, we're gonna go as fast as we can because as you can see, I am relaxing, honey. I'm tired. But I'm here for y'all because I want to talk to y'all about this. So we're just gonna get into it. I want to say hello to Pepper, Miss Ebar Star, Drina, Toot Latrice, Larondia, Yana. Hello, everybody. Hello, all 27 of you. I hope you're liking this video. And hey, Angela, we're go. Happy Sunday to everyone. Happy Sunday to you. And we're just going to get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about, if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, we're going to play this clip. So I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it kind of all the way through. Not all the way, but we're definitely going to get into it. So hold on to your little points that you want to talk about, right? Hold on to your points because I'm just going to play it and then we're going to stop and we're going to talk about it. So this is the first one coming up. So just give me a second. Let me bring this up and we're going to get into this thing, child.
Of things that have to get resolved in our past, like the situation with Marquez in the beginning, the text message that you sent, you telling him you would take him back in a heartbeat. You know, even in that situation, it was, oh, I don't remember saying that. I didn't mean that. It's like, deception. If we bring up the Martell situation, here's the thing with the Martell situation, and I can't stress this enough. It's not Martell that I have an issue with. I have the issue with you.
Here's my issue. We go through this conversation after conversation. When I leave them, yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm so sick and tired of having this conversation. I'm not quite sure what more he want me to say. How are we supposed to move forward if we can't get past it?
Okay.
When I leave them, Martell, the M&Ms, I do not think about them. But them jokers live rent-free in our house.
Here's the thing. You're not understanding.
And it's always the accusations and the
you lied. It's your deception.
No,
that makes me ask you these questions. It's the things that you do, the things that you say.
The things that you think going on here.
First of all, I didn't even say anything was going on. I asked you questions. Your problem is that you ask, you take questions and you make them accusations.
So even after we are where we are now, he still lives rent free.
It's not him, it's you. I don't think about that man. I'm thinking it's you.
No, I don't think about him.
It's you.
Obviously you do. I don't.
This is why we can't have this conversation. I'm literally telling you that it's not him. I'm telling you it's you.
No, it's you.
You can't make it up.
Actually,
you don't listen.
No.
And you give them and you give the people outside of our house more respect than you give me. At the end of that,
you crazy.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Here's the problem. You don't get to. Why would I care about them?
Because you.
Do I talk about Marquez? When do I talk about Marquez outside of the 6 times we have the conversations about?
Yes, we do. Both of them live rent free in this goddamn house.
First of all, your ex-husband got to live rent free. He's the issue. He creates the issue. My problem is you're trying to sit up here and act like I just be talking about these guys like I'm so insecure or bothered. That's what you're saying. You said saying that they live rent free means that I talk about them regularly, and that's not true.
None of their names
come out of my
mouth unless you bring it up.
Exactly. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is you trying to make it seem like I have issue with men that no, it's the issue is with you. How you talking to me? You didn't talk. You don't do that when you on. You don't do that when you're around nobody else. You don't care about me either. Why would you do? Why would you go harder on somebody you care about than somebody you don't care about? That absolutely makes no sense.
Because I don't have no.
That makes no sense. You're supposed to be more subtle and more open to communication with me.
Because it's frustrating me that you keep asking me. That's
it's not keep asking. I only ask you when the situation and you lied about it. One thing I'm trying to get Trisha to understand is that whole privacy thing that she has going on doesn't work for our relationship anymore. Like if I ask her a question to her is an accusation. And I'm like, no, an accusation is an accusation. An accusation is me telling you, you did this. Me asking you a question is trying to figure out what actually went on. And it's not me. I can't tell you what you did if I don't know what you did. You got to tell me. You're my woman. The only thing that I can go by is what you say. Anytime you lie about something, you have to be open to people having questions about it. You lied about these things. You made these, especially with the Martell situation. Bro, that was before me. There was no reason to lie about that. So it was no reason to lie about it. Why are you
so invested in it?
Bro, I'm done with this conversation. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it because you're not going to try to make it seem like you're the problem.
No, you're the problem.
Okay, and I'll be it. I'll pay for all this. All this. Me. Not nobody else because of me. Y'all want the reality? Y'all got the reality. I'll pay for all this.
No.
This. So I don't pay for this? I don't pay for this?
Let's wrap this up.
I don't pay for
Let's
this?
wrap this up.
I don't pay for this?
No, let's wrap this up.
All the cars in the driveway, y'all don't pay for?
No.
Why are you lying?
Let's wrap this up. No,
your truck is over in another apartment building broke down because I gotta go fix it.
Hey, my brother fix it. Go.
When you struggling, tell your kids.
Perfecto.
I'm gonna do the same everybody else do. I can go do whatever I need.
Don't do it then.
I don't want to deal with this. I'm gonna go to an island somewhere and be good. You can't do that.
Woo! I hope y'all got y'all points, honey, because I wrote mine down. Oh my God. I didn't give this, I did 2 parts to the review. I was not about to do 3 because that would have been all I would have done was Trish and Ken. So we're going to do part 3 right here, right? And first of all, Trish referred to Marquez and Martell as the M&Ms. That was so wild. I had to run that back, truth be told. I had to run that back because I was like, I know she didn't say what I thought she said, right? And then Relly said, this argument sounds like it's been happened, or maybe am I tripping? No, you're not tripping, but we're gonna talk about it. And people feel like it's fake, Vanessa King. But let me say this for myself. So the fact that Ken saw a text message and Trish said, I will come back to you, however he said that, I'm paraphrasing. And her response was, I don't think I would have said something like that. That don't sound like something I would have said. Okay, he saw the text message. Now, yesterday, when Marquez was at the studio, and he was talking about stuff that was going on, and I said, let me ask you this. Because I told him, I said, you don't look like you've been in no tussle. Like, I ain't going to get into that. But I said, Marquez, if she came back, would you take her back? He said an emphatic no. He didn't waste no time. He didn't think about it. He just said no, just like that. He said, I'd rather have a softer woman, not a hard, manly looking woman. So maybe that's off the table. But the fact that she put it in a text message that she would go back to him is wild work to me. That is crazy to me. And then Marquez, okay, and Trish. Okay. Yes, this is an old one because if y'all remember, that was last year when we found out that when Trish did that interview with Carlos and the dentist, and they asked where was, I think she asked where was Ken, and she said he had gone out of town for 3 days because they had an argument about Martell. This is when this was. So yes, this has been a long time ago. You're right. It already happened, but they're just now putting it on the TV for us to see. But at this moment, I feel like 100% Ken is totally frustrated. And the thing is, Trish does not listen. She does not listen. The whole time he was talking, she over here talking. No, let me say this. No, they live in your head rent free. They live in this house rent free. This, and this. But when it comes down to it, he only wants her to be honest. Like the part where he was talking about the Martell stuff don't have nothing to do with me. But if you're going to bring it up in my presence, can you at least be honest about it? It was brought up when he went to the freaking bowling alley. Martell and Chris talk about who said that? How you know her? Only to fast forward and find out that Chris was the one told Martell about the girl. So you knew all the time who said it. So this makes him look crazy because you just won't be forthcoming. So when he says deception and you lied, that's exactly what you did, Trish. I'm not trying to take nobody's side. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just calling it how it looks. You just did not tell the truth. And that's why people sit up here and call her a liar, just like people in the chat calling her a liar because you just lie for no reason. let me see what really said. When Laura said, really, that was the text from the beginning of the beginning of their relationship. She said Ken is frustrated because, hey Tasha, Ken is frustrated because now they are in front street and they both look totally insane. Tasha, now this is what we should wear on a shirt today because this is true. Ken is frustrated because now they are on Front Street and they both look totally crazy, insane in the membrane. Because you sit here telling this man that you got Martell and Marquez on your brain every day, and you just won't tell the truth. And he's just upset. Basically, he's saying, don't make me look crazy. Hey, come entertain. Yes, just don't make me look crazy. And then, like, why would... And then he was like, why don't you care about me like you care about them? And then for her to come back and say, you care about them, that's her talking to be talking. She's not talking about anything because that was the stupidest statement I've ever heard. You know he don't care about them. Okay. Truth be told said, I believe Marquez on that because remember he said that Trish did not look like this when they were together. Yeah. Yes. I asked him, girl. Truth be told, I asked him, I said, child, it's a lot of stuff going on here. Y'all still married. So if she just called you right now and say, you know what, Marquez, I just want to do this one more time. He said no. Absolutely not. So now what Ken always says is, hey, Siska, what Ken always says is that him asking Trish a question is like accusing her of something. He's always said that. He said that again tonight. And then he was like, you lied. Like Trish doesn't, like if she would just stop and listen and see why he's frustrated. Trish, I'm mad because you got me in this situation that is insane crazy. And you got me looking crazy outside. Y'all, Martell and Chris playing in my face. When they know Martell called Chris set him up. Then you sitting here talking about, I didn't go to the house. I did go to the house. We didn't work out. We watched TV. Oh, yeah, I should have just said that in the beginning. Like, that sounds crazy. Hey, T. Wait. Let me get up here what she said. Copeb's granny said, Ken wants everyone to think he's such a good guy, bragging on himself, creepy with the daughters and girls. I mean, I will say this. I will say that I feel like he does, because that other girl, she be over there with them all the time, right? I feel like he has to, have a love for the kids. But when he said, when you struggling, let your kids know. Now you want to sit here and talk about how much you love the kids, but if something happens, you just gonna leave her out there to fend for herself. Like that don't seem right, Ken. That sounds real crazy to me. Actually, that sounds real crazy. So then she want to wrap it up because Ken went outside. He done talked to production and he done told them, I'm out of here. This is my reality. You want some reality? Here we go, right here. Really said, hey, Wendy, really said she would have turned into a tornado and you would have windmill all over the place, really. Girl, why are you lying? This is a perfect name, child. That needs to be Trish's name. Look, I don't know for sure. Now what I'm not going to do, because y'all get on here like, y'all, it be Bible for some of y'all. But I'm going to say this. This is going to be my Bible right here. I really, truly feel in my deep heart of hearts that Trish will leave Ken right now. Because think about it. Let's go back to the first one. Let's go back to the first. The very first. The first one, if it was, you didn't know, she got some feelings for him. She has some feelings for Marquez. When she sat up there and said that everything she went through with losing her family, the person who she wanted there was not there for her, she meant that. And she meant that for Marquez. Now, if he did say, you too close to your family, he did wrong for that. If Marquez said that to her for real, he is wrong for that. 100% he's wrong. And yes, Sonya, thank you. I was just about to, hold on. I'll get you, Lauren. He kept saying your ex-husband. They are still married. And Ken and Trish out here about to get ready to do a hold down or whatever. And I mean, just get the divorce. Child, I think the tussle is going to be shown on the TV show. And honey, I'm going to say this. I feel like it was Ken's fault. I feel like everything happened because of Ken. That's just the way I got it. That's how I feel. There you go. It's always going to be that way. Hey, Sweet Essence. Let me see what Sweet Essence is talking about. Hold on. Well, Lauren, I didn't come back. You don't get a prize for being a man living in a home with a woman who had children that's not yours. Otherwise, move on and get your own. A decent man is definitely going to support her in the home. Yeah, exactly. He's going to support her. But don't bring the kids up, not the children that you love so much, and you got them all on the internet. That's not cool. That's not cool. That is not cool. Let me see what Lauren said, because I told her I was coming back to her. Hold on. She said, Tasha, please stop putting... Oh, Tisha or Tasha or Trish, please stop putting stuff out there by Ken or somebody in here. Trish, hold on, let me see. Trish tried to be loud and bad around everyone toward Mel, but when they talked about alone, she was cool. Look, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that, Marilyn. Just give me a second. Let me wrap this up like Trish said. I feel like 100%, I'm 100% up. The soft spot that I have for Trish is this. Because I know how y'all feel. And I respect your feelings. But the soft spot that I have for Trish is the fact that she lost so many of her family members. And when she said that Marquez was not there for her, I was like, she had to go through a lot, endure a lot. She had to be a mother. She probably had to still work. She had to bury her family members. And she had to do that without the support. Now, that's where my soft spot is with Trish. I understand how y'all feel, but that's my soft spot. But outside of that, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. Because Trish not divorcing her husband and using the divorce as a mechanism, and I really don't, I've been talking to some people and we're kind of on the same page. I really don't think he wants to get married. If he said that that's not what he wanted to do, that was 10 times out of 10 the reason Trish started really talking to Ken. But the fact it looks like she's using her divorce as a way to keep Ken away, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Get a divorce and tell Ken, I don't want to get married. I'm fine kicking it with you. We can kick it until the cows come home. But marriage, enter into a legal document with you again, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do that. Like, if you can sit here and not listen to him and tell him and they live rent-free in the house and all this other stuff. Yes, April. Yes. 100%. I agree. Hold on. She said, I never... Oh, man, what is it? Is it right here? I never got the time frame of her losing her family. She makes it seem like he got up and left. He did leave. I don't know the time frame, but they were together. He did leave during that time. It could have been yesterday. He left during the time that her family was passing. I don't know if it was her mother or her father or the sister, but they were very much still together. And he was very much not there. So she did say she lost them 7 months apart. But if he was not there, I don't think that was right. I agree with you so much, Marilyn. They do need counseling so bad. Let me see what Mississippi said. Mississippi Shell in Atlanta said, I saw a clip of them when he was talking to Trish saying he was there when her deceased parents were taken out of the house. I do remember that. Thank you for bringing that up to me. Oh, well, now he did say that. And I don't know who to believe. I'm not going to sit here and say I just believe him because we know Trish is a liar. I'm not going to say that. But he did say that. He definitely said that. He said he was right there. Matter of fact, he said that at the barbecue, didn't he? Because I thought that was real inappropriate. He said that at the doggone barbecue. You're right. Hey, Pisces. Hold on. Why did she say Martell? I don't know why, man. I don't know why she said that girl called him M&M. I thought that was wild. I had to run that back. No, honey. No, she's not talking about the kids. She's not talking about male kids. She's talking about Marquez and Martell. M&M. Regina. That's what she was talking about. I thought that was crazy that she said that. Ooh, she said Ken is a monster. Ooh, child, Carla feel away. Let me let Carla. Let me bring Carla up. Carla said Ken is a monster. When he don't get his way, Ken said he had to leave the whole city for a couple of days. Yep, and I believe that's that time frame. That's the time when she interviewed with Carlos and the dentist, and she said that he was not there because they had an argument about Martell. You remember she said that? She said, we just had an argument about Martell and he left for a couple of days. Why are you sitting there arguing about that man? It's so, Sweet Jane. Oh my God. It's so hard to follow. Latrice agrees with Sweet Jane. It's so hard to follow. Okay, y'all, let's listen. Y'all got something else to say before we go on to something else? Girl, Shay, it's already posted. My review is posted. It's a 2-part review, but I wasn't gonna do a 3-part with this because I did not give them the time I felt like they needed. I feel like Trish and him. I feel like Ken was just talking to the wall because she did not hear anything that he said. Now, Cole, I don't know all that. Now, I don't know who paid for the funeral, child. I ain't getting into all that. They had about the bowling scene, but I'm talking about the time when she interviewed with Carlos and the dentist, and they asked about Ken. She said he was gone. Girl, y'all, let's keep going. We'll double back. Just go ahead and put your questions here, and whatever you want to say, I'll address it when you come up. But we're gonna go into something else. Ken left because Trish was about to turn into the Incredible. Girl, get off of this screen. Oh. He did eat her up, child. He did on the way out the door, honey. He was relentless. He was tired. But I will say this, although it seemed like the reason, and I knew that the scene was filmed before now, because when I was talking about it, made it seem like they filmed it yesterday or that. But now we kind of know the time frame when it happened. He was mad, but I could feel him being aggravated because he was like, Trish, you're not listening to me. It's you. And she said, and her thing is this. He wants her to be honest and take him into consideration. And she just wants him to shut up and stop talking about it. I get that, Queen Liz. And in that moment, I felt for him because I was like, he's just trying to get her to see Trish. I'm saying is you because you will not tell the full truth. You won't. Like the story has added, subtracted, divided, multiplied, and come back again with a different answer. Ah! Thank you, Monica. And I was like, this is crazy because I was listening to Ken. And in that particular moment, of course, I was on Ken's side because I felt his frustration because I heard what he was trying to say. But she won't listen. She just ready to interrupt and get her point across. Or because what did she say? She said, just let it go. Why you keep talking about this? We're not going to not talk about it. You make me look crazy. And you supposed to be my woman. partially, LL said, partially I'm on Ken's side because Trish can't be honest with him. She can't. And I know how people feel about Ken, but let's say just in this moment, you have to be on Ken's side, right? Just this thing, you have to be on his side. Hold on, somebody said something right quick. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, she is. Trish can't be honest with him, and he keeps getting embarrassed when other people tell him stuff. Like, why does she want him? Yes. Why would you want? And that's all he was saying, LL. That's all he said. He said that he was like, you just don't let me know. He said the stuff with Martell was before me, but you keep lying and not telling me the truth. Now you got me looking crazy. Even truth be told, who ain't got nothing for Ken, can see the difference. Trish, because she's still with him after the disrespect. She sits there and she disrespects him. Ken takes it. And I'm not going to lie. Ken needs to, and I can't tell nobody what to do in their relationship. But Ken needs to be with somebody who can be with him. Because she can't really be with him. These people are crazy. We're going to get there. Okay, let's move on. We'll come back and wrap it up and talk about whatever else. Let's go on to something else real quick. Okay? Hold on. Let's see what we got next. Hold on.
Oh, yes.
The wedding was.
What's up, people? Let's get your homework. It needs some color.
Let me see what I want him to have. Damn snake. That what you doing to begin with when sharing the snake.
Oh! I didn't catch that. What? What you say, ma'am? I don't share anything. It's mine. Oh. We don't share anything.
Oh. Nail makes a joke about Destiny and Sunni sharing a snake. Oh, okay, Nail. They're in the pot. Like, are you really trying to start drama at your own bachelorette party? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Good.
Good. How about you?
I feel awesome.
Good.
Yeah. I just didn't know, the middle.
She don't want you to talk to her friends.
Well, Sunni.
But we're not in high school, so you can chat if you want to chat. As a friend to her, you need to hold people accountable. Okay. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of talking about me and my husband. Move on. Stop talking about it. I don't sit up and do interviews about you all day, every day. Every Monday, there's a talk about me and my husband.
You come on a platform and you bring your relationship, which is attached to my name, and I have a podcast.
You're spewing lies.
Let's not talk about lies. That's
Lies.
All you do. Don't talk about it. You move on.
Since leaving St. Thomas, Destiny has been going on a rampage about Moses and I. People are always running back and showing me what she's saying. I think that she is genuinely hurt still at this point, and she just can't seem to get over Moses.
Destiny, haven't you moved on? You should be getting plenty of big D energy now, right?
What is it moving on? Why would you address me about moving on?
You moved on, right, boo?
I moved on before it even was a thing.
That's
Before
what I
this
thought.
person even showed up into our friend circle.
That's what I thought.
So how can we stop it though?
Yeah.
Stop talking about it.
I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. How about that?
Okay. Yes, it can't be stopped.
Thank you. Okay. And there it is. I'm not making up lies and going on the internet and trying to talk about people's paternity of their children. I'm not doing that.
Either which way, leave me alone.
She put up a post about Maury Povich, and if you keep on talking about me, I'm going to talk about why your husband left you.
Right.
And then you said, Maury Povich, guess who the father is? There's 3 different choices. I pray you get the opportunity to have a child. So you will understand why I ain't dog walking.
It ain't about no child.
Yeah,
You like somebody talking about your kid. You always
girl, you did. Stop playing.
You always
Stop,
Destiny,
mother.
please. I ain't worried about no dogs walking.
You ain't got to worry about it. If you focused on your man enough, He wouldn't be in jail. Focus on him.
You about to be in jail now.
Focus on your man. I got mine. And what else?
Going on.
Happy anniversary in jail.
He won't be in there long, sweetie.
Big ass
Boo! You didn't. You worked on it. You ain't
I'm walking out, so I don't dog walk.
Boo! You ain't gonna dog walk.
I've done my best with staying calm and ignoring Sunni as best as I could, but Sunni just went to the gutter.
Where you going? I'm going to cool down because I can't do that. I can't do that. And I'm mad because I gave her a moment. She has no motion without me. Now, if you can walk with her, I can walk around her forehead. And I meant that. And I've been walking around it all night until I heard her speaking on me. I didn't speak on y'all. I didn't give a damn. I blocked both of y'all. Should have married that man and went on about your business. You showing up. You're here in Huntsville. Why are you here? That's crazy.
I just don't want y'all to argue all the time when y'all
because
in the room because now
I know that she's invited to events.
So now you're just not gonna show up?
For what?
That's gonna make it look like she's running you away from.
No, I'm going back in there. I just need to calm down because I meant that dog walk. I meant that dog walk. You understand me?
At the end, she about to.
I meant it.
Look at that. She about to cry.
I don't even know what to say. I have no advice.
You look pretty.
You too. I am hoping this is the last time Sunni is invited to a group event. Everybody has witnessed how Destiny feel about her, what goes down when Sunni is around. So let's just stop inviting her.
I think that's not the answer. I don't think that's the answer to not invite Sunni, although Sunni confirmed last night on the live with us that she will not be back. She and Moses will not be back. She did mention love after lockup and life after lockup. That would be very interesting. But this is what I wrote down. Nell is messy. Nell is messy, messy Bessie, messy, messy. Talking about snakes and all that. Now, what Sunni said on the live is what we did not see was that she asked Nell, because she did sit down on the episode. I did see her sit down. But she said, of course, they didn't play what I said. Well, she said, when I turn up, they don't play mine. She said she asked Nell, what does she mean by that, right? And she was like, I don't play like that. Nell is like, oh, that's just me. That's how I joke. That's why I said in my review, if somebody got to talking about Chris and the women he done slept with, you wouldn't feel like that's a joke. That's not a joke. Wait a minute. What she said? Getting there on Hot Topics because you were a Destiny woman. Girl, we all was Destiny fans once upon a time. Always, we all were until she just went left. I remember when I met Destiny. I met Baby Law. He was in a stroller at the time. It was a long time ago. This is before she went crazy with what she doing. Oh, Kimmy said I wasn't. Kim said not from. I'm a day one. I'm a day oneer, not me. Cricket Smile said never. Ooh, Simply Beautiful said never. But then the way she walked between Tisha and Sunni was very childish. Because she looking at her like, why are you sitting here talking to her at this party? So now she got a problem with Tisha. That's why Tisha went on outside with her. Because she already said, looked at her real crazy. Now this is what Destiny did say. I don't know if you heard my review or you heard out loud. Destiny said not Destiny, my bad. Rewind. When Sunni said that Destiny said happy anniversary in jail, she said she didn't even know at the time that Moses would be in jail during their anniversary. So how did Destiny know? S&G said not over here. Hey, kicking it with Courtney. Destiny was like, Sunni was like, how does she know that we would be celebrating our anniversary and he would be in jail? Like, how did she know that? Oh, and I gotta say, shout out to Reality TV Entertainment. Shout out and just use all their clips. Shout out to Reality TV Entertainment. But she was like, how would they know that? And then Destiny talking about Sunni went to the gutter. It was not funny when Nell said the thing about the snakes. It was not funny when she said that. But Destiny laughed at that and took it and went somewhere with it that she didn't even have to go with. She didn't have to go with it. People feel like that, Denassi. They feel like that. They feel like she told them. Even Sunni was like, I don't know. I don't know. But let me say this. Oh, Heaven is 10 toes with it. She said Destiny turned him in. That's how she knew. She researched the consequences before she called and reported it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Girl, allegedly. That is crazy. And now I re-asked Sunni last night. She said once he comes home, they can go wherever they want to go. So if she did do that, she said thank you. Well, she said that I think on the show, thank you, whatever, because no, she said that on her live. She said thank you if she did do that, because now they can move wherever they want to move. Hey, Kara. She said Destiny did that. Y'all 10 toes with that one, huh? I just don't understand. And the reasons, and then for Nell to say, girl, you have moved on, right? You got your own big D energy. And then she caught an attitude because she's like, why are you addressing that to me? The reason she's addressing that with you, Destiny, is because you sitting here mad at a woman who got a husband and you got a whole boyfriend. And you mad at the woman who got a husband after you done went to this man and been a mattress for 15 years off and on. That's what you mad about. I think if she would just come out and say, I am very upset and I'm hurt and I'm devastated because I was yes, Sunni was my producer. That's one thing. But I was with Moses for 15 years and I was going back and forth, flying on a plane. And all we did was bounce house and he didn't even consider me. Say that, because that's what she mad about. The sad thing is, I felt for Destiny at first, but then when she did this immature mess, I was more on Sunni's side because it's crazy, girl. Let me see. Whoever married my first, either one of my exes, I'm never going to be mad at them. What am I be mad at them women for? What am I going to be mad at them for? Did Courtney say something? Courtney. Oh, I don't want to. Did Courtney say? No, allegedly in my t-shirt board. No, I think Destiny is a really sad. She's a pitiful woman, and if anybody want to talk about somebody keeping their name in their mouth, it's Destiny keeping. Y'all, it's 600 people in here. We got 250 likes. Come on with the likes. Hit the button. Be mad at the side chick. I don't mean to do that. Destiny is ridiculous. She has to grow up. She can't have no friends. Destiny can't have no friends. Let me tell you something. If these were my friends, if Destiny was my friend, I'll be like, girl, do not go back on nobody's television talking about nobody's husband. You look crazy. And this man is sitting here and talking about you not marriage material. Don't talk about him anymore. If you ain't got nothing to talk about on the show, bring your behind off the show until you have something to talk about. And won't talk about LeBarrett. If you tell me, am I gonna talk about LeBarrett? I don't know, because I really didn't get into all of that. I just know LeBarrett said thank God for moving him out of the way or whatever. Honey, LeBarrett gonna come out with something else. You can believe that. Yes. Okay. Also, they went back last night and they were talking about, I guess they were trying to get the timeline when Destiny and LeBarrett was married. And I think Sin had come up with it. It was 7 of 19. It was July of 2019, right? So they was trying to figure out when was she messing around with Moses? Because I think somebody asked the question, do you think that the baby could have been Moses? And she was like, girl, she went and plugged up Moses' phone and everything, honey. She was reading us out of the phone. Y'all had to go listen to the live show. It was a good live. What else? Get over it. She had a whole hook. Yeah. Sunni lives rent free, that's his head. I just couldn't imagine. Little BBQ, shout out to Hip Hop Tea, and Moses. Wait a minute. What did it say? Don't forget to spill the tea. That what? That Moses married twice. Yes, Moses got married twice during the 15 years. Like, well, she only 2 times. Married to his first wife and married to her. Right, to Sunni. So he's only been married twice. He doesn't have any children. Hey, Miss Black Titanic. Oh, Miss Black Titanic is in the building. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Hello. But yeah, she been married. He been married twice. And it's okay if Destiny is hurt because I don't know, maybe he broke it. Moses probably cracked the mat, and Destiny ain't been right since, and it's a mess. We're gonna move on because I hope that they have this. Oh, I hope they have this thing because this is what I really want to get into. We're gonna move on. If y'all have any other things, go ahead and put in the chat and we'll do a review before we go. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to hold on 1 second. No, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming.
What's up, people? The wedding was great. The wedding was great. A lot of people showed up. Like even Mel came. She sat on the other side, but she came. What's new? I just feel like Mel has just put herself on this island. Everybody's together having a good time, enjoying, celebrating the Fletchers and their renewal. And then it's kind of sad, actually, that she's ostracized herself from the group. Did you have a good time yesterday?
I did at the end. When the garbage cleared out, I got happy.
Garbage.
Well, I'm scared.
I just didn't think it was gonna go that far. Like you kept saying, I don't have an issue with you.
I kept saying that, but now I do.
I think now y'all have an issue with each other.
Yeah. I got the pep talk before I came in there, so you know that otherwise it would have been left. That's good.
You got the pep talk from Ken?
A couple people.
Where is Ken?
Yeah, he did. He had a family emergency. He did want to be here.
Is everything okay?
I can't say if it's going to be okay. It's just, you know. Is there anything we can do to help or anything? No, it's just life.
I do believe that there's more behind closed doors between Trish and Ken, but you know, I'm just going to take what they feed us. They'll give it to us when they're ready to give it to us. So it's not traditional how everything played out for them, but they're going to figure it out.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Oh, this is it.
What? That was a little cold. Oh. Okay.
What's up, ladies?
Hey, Lance.
Hi, Lance. All right, how you doing?
Met your son. He's so handsome. How old is he?
He's 5.
Oh, he's tall.
He's a cutie.
Thank you so much.
Cute.
Yeah, he's tall. He didn't get that from Dad.
He's cute. You got that from Dad.
Oh, yeah? You think so? I think you think a lot of people here cute.
Uh-oh. Do I?
Yeah.
Who else? What I think is cute.
We'll talk about that at a later date.
Maybe it was something.
Let
me tell y'all something about how I read your room.
What was that? Definitely you in trouble. You think Nell told him about what Kimmy said, the googly eyes at your
Nell
head?
was sitting there.
No, she's not.
Okay, y'all good. You stay close.
Wait a minute. The googly eyes, smiling. Don't know where. Actually, well, they casual dating. Hey, I can't. What can I say?
So they casual dating, so it's cool for her to googly eye at the dude.
I don't like it, but do what the hell she want to do. What can I do? Hell no, I don't like it.
Kimmy always starts.
That's Nell telling her son. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
But you made it a moment, Missy. You made it a moment. You made it a moment by googly eyeing at him. I was googly eyeing. If you dating Lance, you shouldn't be googly eyeing at him. I know this is new to you, but dating does not mean you're married. I know what dating is, but then you know what it is then. So then it's okay for you to make googly eyes, and so it's okay for Nell to tell him that you made googly eyes. So you can't I'm dating, I can do what I want, and then when she tells that you did what you want, that can't be a problem then, right? It shouldn't be.
She don't have a problem. I think he got the problem.
Too much pressure. It is.
Well, when you date outside of Alabama or Huntsville, then you get the other issue.
Then they stop you and come to your city.
It's a lose-lose, babe.
I'm the fan. We're taking pictures and
Okay, y'all, we're gonna stop.
Bishop.
Okay, y'all. So at the end of that, Destiny's like, wait a minute. Destiny was like, I pulled him to the side, like I wish he had pulled me to the side, and he wanted to talk about how many people she think is cute, and she was talking about that guy. Now, somebody just said that the dude that was holding Nell's hand on the other side was the guy that Destiny wanted to stay on the side. So you mean to tell me Lance walking his mama down the aisle with the guy that Destiny was like, you stay here? That's what you're trying to tell me? That is wild. But baby Lance, okay, shout out to Courtney for this, because girl, everybody can't wear blonde. Everybody can't wear blonde, and I don't care what your skin color is, it ain't for everybody. And if you are going to wear blonde, you need to find one. Trish, who put that wig on Trish's head? Somebody said, like, did you say a corn cob? Somebody said Trish looked like she had a corn cob on her head. But you're right, Courtney. Because what? Oh my God. But here's the thing. Destiny called Lance emotionally, like he's not emotionally intelligent. And he's a red flag. Well, what kind of flag is Destiny? Yeah, oh God. I had no problem with them twisting up in that man bun for Lance. I got to say this and get this off my chest. I had no problem with it. I was here for the bun. I was here for the new twist out. I was here for the fruit and cheese tray he bought in there. I was here for all of it. I'm here for Lance. Kimmy is a mess. Oh, shit, I don't even do that. My bad, y'all. Kimmy is a mess. Okay, let me see what else I got here. So, Destiny feels like Mel has ostracized herself. Like when Kimmy said Mel is still on one side. First of all, I don't like the fact that they feel like we stupid. I don't like that. Yes. I'm just going to put this up here, child, so I ain't got to say it no more. Hold on, where is it? I'm just going to put it up here, and we're just going to leave it up here so we know what we're talking about, okay? A marathon flag. It just, thank you, Courtney. Let me put Courtney's up real quick. Yes, a marathon flag. That is Destiny, because what are you talking about, Destiny? A red flag? You can't keep another woman's husband name out of your mouth. And let me put this back up here, child, because what? What? Destiny? Like, Lance is out here free. Free and clear. Oh my God. Destiny drives me nuts. I wish she had some friends in the world, because she don't have none. That blonde wig. Oh, but let me get back to this. So this is what I'm talking about. I hate that they think that we crazy enough. We know that Mel and Martell really can't be nowhere together. We do understand this is an all-cast situation. So Mel had to be at the wedding, right? She had to be at the wedding. But she was over to the side. She was not with the group. Martell comes in, sits at the table where she is. She gets up and leaves. You can't blame her, because she's not, you're doing too much. But for her to say Mel ostracized herself, You know why, Mel. You know why she over there on the side. And if you felt a certain way, if you felt like she ostracized herself, then why do you come in late, Destiny, and find a seat next to Martell? Why not go sit next to Mel? Since you feel like she ostracizing herself, she's not with the group. Why not go sit next to her? But you want to know why she don't fool with you? Because you sitting over here with Martell. You done sat here on this trip, and you done told her, oh, I get it. I so get it. After everything I've gone through with Sunni and Moses, I understand how I was making you feel. We're good. I love you. But then you go over here and sit with him. Destiny is the worst kind of woman. Like, I could never be. We talked about friends we talked about friendships yesterday, and this is the type of person Destiny is. I don't even know who would be a friend with Destiny. Like, why would you be her friend? You understand what I'm saying? It would have to be somebody that just met her, right? It would have to be somebody that is at the grocery store and she bumps into him and she's like, oh, da 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 da, I'm from here, da 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 da, I can help, blah blah blah. We should be friends. That's the only way. That's the only way Destiny could have a friend. And when they Google her and they find out who she is, she's no longer going to have them as a friend. Queen Liz said Destiny have a pirate flag. No, it didn't never come out. We got a lot of speculation about them sleeping together, but it never came out. Let me see what else I wrote down. What was it? Cleared and not the issue. Oh, Trish. Talking about, did you have a good time the other night, Trish? Yeah, I had a good time. The garage was cleared out. The garbage. Kim, look, I don't have that set up. You gotta let me know before I put this up. I would. If I have some time, I might do it. But Kim, crazy. Look what Kim asked me to do, y'all. Kim said, if you have some time. Wait, get out the way, thing. Get out the way. Kim said, can you please pull up a picture of Jamie Foxx's Wonder and who you think? Kim, you already know. I'm not fooling with you right now. But for her to say, I had a better time when the garbage was taken out, Trish, and then talking about I didn't have a problem with her, but I do now. Trish, that is insane. I can't believe she said that. With that wig on her head, she said that. With that wig on her head. That's why Marquez was like, this ain't Trish. She didn't wear no wig. She didn't do all this stuff. Yeah, girl, I heard that. I have heard that. I have heard that. I have heard that. Girl, Mel's red phone said Party City wig indeed, honey. That was the going out of business sale, honey. She them wigs is a mess. I just don't. And then Martell knowing Mel sitting there. Like, you just won't do right. The leader of a boy band. Child, they said Martell looked like a soldier. They said Martell looked like he was in the Rhythm Nation video. I said Martell looked like a drum major. He got the band back together. Like, the suit was so tight. And y'all, the suit that Martell gonna have on next week, that white one, is so tight. Oh my God. Yeah, Trish, I agree with you. Color Me Entertain. Trish is a follower. I agree with you 100%. Because while they sitting in there doing all their sewing circle, she jumps in on it because she thinks this is a hot. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just gonna put this up here. Hey, Francois. Thank you, Francois. Thank you so much. a band. One side. Oh my God. I don't even see how Martell breathe. I don't even get it. I don't get it. But yeah, when Trisha said that, I thought that was so tacky for her to say when the garbage went out. I really, and I don't know, I took offense to that, and that ain't even my fight. I don't have a dog in that fight. But it's like, I think I took offense to it because I was like, you are here in an entanglement situation where you just look crazy on a daily basis. And you got the nerve to call the producer of the show you're on garbage? Trish, you are out of order. And I mean, if she hears this, if Ken hears this, Ken, I feel like you, and I can't tell you what to do because you've grown, you've been in that situation for a long time, and I know y'all got this hold down situation y'all trying to do. But if you are under the sound of my voice, Ken, you probably would be a lot happier if you had somebody who was able to be with you the way you want to be with them. Because in my heart, I feel like Trish is using this divorce as a way not to marry. And 10 times out of 10, do you even want to get married? Answer that question for me. Put it in my inbox and we can talk about it because this is insane. Girl, girl, that when she said nutcracker, wait a minute, where did it go to? I done missed it. I missed it. I think that's horrible. And then Kimmy built like the letter B. Oh yeah, I hope we got the likes up, y'all. We're at 7:55. Make sure you have the likes up. I don't know. We have to ask you that. Just go ahead and hit the like button, or hit it on your way out. Can you call her on down with that? I could not. I thought that was so rude to Trish. I mean, nothing's wrong with you having a little, I mean, I think that's real talk. You come in here and got a little static with one of the head honchos. Okay, Trish, I'll give you that. I'll give it to you. I'll give you that. But to just be disrespectful, to be downright disrespectful, because she could have come in here and said something about Tisha. She could have said something about Kimmy. But she went all the way to the top. So I'm going to give her that much. Okay? If you're going to go big, go big. But you don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to be disrespectful. People off that show because Mel said they're going to be off the show, i.e. Wanda. And she's not coming back. At least I don't think she is. No, she didn't say it to Mel's face. I think that would have been a different situation. I don't think we would probably have no more show. Because I really feel like Mel would have got at her with that. And then we talked about Lance. General of Chaos. I love it. Let me see if it's another little piece. Let's see, y'all, because I feel like I got a little bit more to show. Let's go. Hold on. It was something else I wanted to look at.
God, he just
passes
out. Somebody call 911, please.
Hold on, y'all.
He laid out.
The pastor in him? Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Bishop Boone just passed out. I know it's hot. It's overwhelming. I hope he's okay.
Pull him up a little bit. I can get the robes off.
It must be heat exhaustion.
Good thing the paramedics arrived. They're taking care of him.
I agree.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's a little bit too exciting, and I hope he's going to be okay.
The wedding was great. A lot of people showed up. Like even Mel came. She sat on the other side, but she came.
What's up, people? How y'all doing? What up, baby?
The wedding was.
Oh, yes.
How's it going, ladies?
Let's go. Okay. Let's get into this. Okay. All right, let's get into this. Let me take some notes. And I'll be ready.
Oh, don't worry about it. No,
let's get into this.
What's up? I'll take it.
Well, I know today isn't going to be the easiest, considering that Marceau and Tisha,
we're going to get to it, bro.
We're going to be here together, and Melody, she's going to be here. But my plan is to be cordial, get along with everyone, and hope for the best and celebrate the Fletchers on such an amazing occasion.
You recovering from the bachelor party?
Let's go, people.
Wasn't too much recovering I needed to do.
Hello, Fletch. How are ya?
Get it, Flex. Get it, Maurice. Get it, Reese.
How close can I get? How close?
You can get close, don't touch.
Yeah. Are we still in Huntsville?
We're in Hunt Vegas.
We're just having fun, guys.
At least that part's behind us, because our little bachelorette party was
Watch
pretty much the
Martell,
same.
y'all.
It was.
Watch Martell.
It was fun.
Man.
Like
It had a few fun moments.
what?
Trish and Mel got into it.
What?
And then Sunni and Destiny got into it.
The fact that Sunni and Destiny are there, you know they're gonna get it. For real? Oh,
Yeah.
hold on, I want to hear about this part about Melody and Trish. What happened?
Why would that be the biggest part for you?
I mean, because it's like too many people don't try to go at Melody.
But the way they were talking to each other, it's like something's not quite like 100%.
Yeah.
He can't even talk.
But
Yeah, you got real quiet.
Yeah.
I think we all did. Huh?
So my head sweat.
Ain't that bad, bro.
You don't see no bullets?
Nah.
Okay, this is the part. This is
Just remain cool, brother.
I thought Christmas dress was cool.
It's gotten warm since Mel got here, huh?
Marcel and I were there. One thing about I feel grown men can do is still be cordial. The issues, we can talk about that at a later moment, but now is to celebrate Nell, Chris, have a great time, and let that be it.
All the way down.
So when I arrived, I already knew it was going to be beautiful. But seeing, where everybody's kind of placed, the Scotts and Martell all kind of sitting together, it was kind of interesting, especially after they just had this huge big blow up. But that's what a lot of people in this group do. They tend to fake it. And so I guess that's what they're doing. It's faking it.
I don't know what I want when it comes to a woman right now, man. I'm messed up. Yeah, I am.
What is it that you think that you wanted before? Because I mean, we seemed pretty short before that you wanted.
No, I want to get married, but it's so I've met a lot of women, but it's like
You still comparing?
Probably so. Yeah, I'm real conflicted. I might have to wait another 5 years to know that that's really just.
You don't look at it.
Yeah, it's tough. And we ain't have all them kids, it wouldn't be tough for them. You know what I'm saying? But it just seems like we cheating them out of a lot.
Okay,
it's like not having that alliance being right.
Okay, we're gonna stop right there, but we already heard that. Martell saying that I messed up. I want to get married. It may be another 5 years. And Maurice saying, are you still comparing them to Mel? Ariane, are you on here? Martell said he gonna take another 5 years. You need to pack your stuff and go home. Go home to whoever cares about you, because that is certifiably insane. Now I know this was filmed before all these messages has come out. This was filmed probably before homecoming, right? Yeah, it was filmed for homecoming or whatever. But girl, Martell said, I messed up. I don't know what I want, but I know I want to get married again. I've been dating all other kind of women. And he's comparing the women to Melody. Y'all, I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life with a woman. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Y'all, let me ask y'all some side note. What do y'all think the state of their relationship is now after all these messages have come out? On behalf of Coleslaw, Martell said it just to show y'all. Girl, what is going on in your relationship? Hold on. I was trying to look at this, what she said. Hold on. He tacked on 5 more years. I couldn't do 5 more hours with Martell. I could not do 5 more hours with Martell. Not 5. And she's sitting here talking about Anthony. He got 3 more years to get it together. Or I'm gonna be done, Anthony. Well, he said 5. Martell out of his mouth, not talking to nobody else. Martell said 5 years. Because he got to figure out what he wants. Courtney on it. Courtney said, judging by her hair on that last live you posted, it. Girl, what is going on? Like, is this real life? Like, well, I know we're the only rock in the galaxy that has life on it, but it's got to be some more people somewhere. Because these out here on Earth are crazy to me. All this is insane. All of it is crazy. Yep, he is going to say that. Thank you. Hold on, let me see what she said. Thank you. Was it Trinabelle? One? That girl never went to college. She is not an engineer. She's talking about Trish. She's playing in y'all face, and her husband wasn't there for her like he should have been because he saw messages from her and Ken wanted to. I ain't gonna say the last part, but I got you. And thank you so much for the Twitter. Girl! All the way to the grave. But let me say this. Did y'all listen to Queen Sheba's breakdown of Arion and how biblical it is with Medusa and all that? Did y'all hear that? If y'all hadn't heard that, hold on, I'm gonna get back to it. Look what Miss Black Titanic said. The people in Huntsville is embarrassed about this show. Miss Black Titanic, I went to Alabama A&M, and I'm halfway embarrassed because I love Huntsville, and I wouldn't. Huntsville is a nice place. It's voted the #1 place to live in America. Huntsville is nice. But if I was a young woman who watched this show, I would never go. Thank you. I would never go to Huntsville, Alabama. Never. But what I was saying was, she broke that down. Like, if you listen to those messages, when Ariana got on that one message and she said that she gonna be like the women like Diddy has. Yeah, what they saying about the show, Miss Black Titanic? Put it in the comments. I'll put it up here. When Ariana said that she gonna be like the women that Diddy has, and she gonna stay in the life, and she ain't going nowhere. That's it. Look at Simply Beautiful said, I don't want to drive through Huntsville. Girl, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It is a wonderful town. I love Huntsville. Crazy. But I agree 100%. Like, what she had to say about the Medusa situation and Ariana just kind of you getting ready to go to work. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all, real quick. You smell like vanilla. Have a good day. I didn't realize it was that late, y'all. I didn't realize it was almost time for you to go. But what I was saying was, thank you, Tennessee girl. What, baby? I will. I like it. Don't worry about it. I got it. So for her, she's not going anywhere. And like Quincy was saying, like Martell is no longer the head of his home. He's no longer the head of anything. And if you notice, have you noticed how Martell looks? Like Martell looks bad. Thank you. Like he just looks bad. He looks like he needs a nap. He looks like he needs to, like he needs to eat like fruit or something. He just looks bad. Hey, butterfly. You know what I'm saying? He just looks really bad. Yeah, Miss Black Titanic. Can you find out for real, if Trish is really... Oh, that ain't... Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all got me going. But find out if she really working there. Let us know, child. Let us know. Now, look, we're going to get into the last thing. Okay? We're going to get into this trailer, and we're going to talk about this because this is real crazy. So, hold on. Let me pull it up, child. Brown Sugar Babe is on the way. Shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. Great footage. Shout out. Here we go.
After what?
Get ready for part 1 of the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special. Do blondes have more fun?
Of course.
Oh, you lose the earrings like you lose men. Let me help you real quick.
They always come back.
Fakeness, the phoniness, and all that kind of
He took a video of his wife and then he tried to get other people to send it out there and fake like she was giving it to somebody else. Stop speaking on you don't know.
Melody, was Martell found guilty?
He pled guilty.
Did you plead guilty?
No.
Can you explain to us how you were booked for a DUI?
A police officer suspected something and he arrested me for it. Unfortunate to see Melody disparage my character. She had her opportunity to show who she was and she did.
The lips, it was because it was a topic of conversation all over social media. And that's
There was a whole popular social media about your ass. Whatever bad butt job you got.
I ain't talking about that.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. First of all, where Kimmy got all that bass in her voice? When Kimmy got bass in her voice? Kimmy hadn't had bass in her voice like that. Was it the time she said she wouldn't be friends with Tisha? Is that when it was? She Color Me Entertainment said, hold on. Kimmy got that from the boy and his girl. Ooh. Girl, she look. Wait a minute. Let me tell Miss Black Titanic this. Honey, let me tell you why she wear that wigs, baby. Honey, Nell went under the knife for that body, okay, to get Chris to stay where he is. So that blonde, she got to do what she got to do. You know, when she get ready to go out and she on his arm, she gonna look like what she think he want on his arm. You know what I'm saying? Nell know what she doing. She know what she doing. She got on that TV with that ball cap, child. She know what she doing. Okay. Hibiscus says she never heard anything about milk butt job. It has been around. There have been some pictures allegedly of it. There have been some photos. I'm not going to sit here and say where it came from. I have witnessed it myself. We can talk about that offline. But I think I heard that everybody was coming for Mel on this reunion. I want to say somebody told me that Mel was crying on this reunion. Now, Maurice has already had this conversation with Mel. Why is he talking about Mel turned on him? Maurice, the most uninteresting person on the show. What are you talking about? Do y'all realize that this DUI is the only thing that Maurice has ever had going on the show? There's never been anything to talk about for Maurice other than him going on with no, never. Maurice is always the hype man. He always in the amen section. Maurice is never out front. There's nothing ever built around him. Even when Kimmy was going through what she was going through, and shout out to him for high tea, we was talking about libido, it was still Kimmy that had the problem for the weak libido. Now, the only way way he has got motion is he had to get a DUI and now he's trying to put it on Mel? Maurice can't go. I said this last night on the live. I do not understand how Carlos King can get on this internet and talk about removing Ashley Darby. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong, but the fact that he can get on here and talk about removing Ashley Darby from the Real Housewives of Potomac, but you can't take Maurice and Kimmy off TV from boring us to death. You can't do that. At least over there on Potomac, the ratings are 600,000 to 700,000. You can't even clear 3, a solid 4. You can't even clear a solid 4. Do y'all realize if this episode went up to 4 or 500,000 ratings, we would have to get off the internet because we could not handle Carlos's post. We would better deal with it. I would have to delete Twitter. I would have to delete my Twitter page. He wants to sit here and talk about these shows, but he liked by 200,000 or 300,000. You understand what I'm saying? And you got so much to say about removing people. Maurice and Kimmy needs to be the first order of business in the morning. No, that's right, Tennessee girl. No smoke for Martell. No smoke for Martell. Not ever. No smoke. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on, I gotta make sure. No smoke for Martell. None. Nothing at all. You don't have nothing to say ever. I just gotta see. I just gotta track her, just make sure she gets where she's supposed to be. None. Allegedly can't. Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna come back. Hold on. I don't care for what you say. I don't care for Ashley Darby, but I would rather watch her. Yes. Yes. Yes, Angela. Yes. Because tonight she going to make a stone fool of herself. A stone fool. This is crazy. This is certifiably insane. Crazy. And I'm like, why are you... How did Kimmy just have so much energy for Mel? And then Carlos telling Destiny, did she lose her earrings like she lose men? I would have cursed him out. That would have been the end of that segment. They would have had to delete all of that. Sir, are you crazy? Oh, Velocity. Oh my God. Velocity, I have been looking for you on my Instagram page. Y'all pause real quick. So this is our own Velocity 1913. She is a teacher that was in the lockdown last week. And I just want to check in with her. Like, how are you doing? I know you said the Scott's 2.0 needed time out. I agree with you, but I just really want to know how you're doing. Because I was looking for you on my Instagram. And I thought it was on the Velocity. Like, that's not your Instagram handle. Just say something real. We're going to get right back. Thank you, JW. Follow the money, baby. Follow the money. Literally, he drools over Martell. Now, if Mel sat here and said that Martell pled guilty, and Martell said, no, I didn't plead guilty, who are you going to believe? Is Mel going to bring paperwork? Because I would have paperwork. I responded on a comment in the video. Okay. All right. I just wanted to know if you were good or not. I have been thinking about you. Dr. Melody needs to get on Nubian channel. You know what? Let me say this. Let me ask y'all a real question. Millimeters and all, for real. So, if Mel, because you all are, and I'm not going to say just you all, I feel like this too. I do feel like this 100%. I feel like Mel has grown out of this show. And I feel like she has endured a lot from the beginning. And we have seen her at the lowest, right? The lowest. And we see her where she is now. And everyone wants her to leave. But this is a real question. Do you think that she's going to leave? And if she doesn't leave, how will you feel about that? Not that you will not support her, not that you will not follow, not that you will feel like you're not a millimeter, but how will you really and truly, just the way you feel about Mel and how you feel like she needs to go because of the treatment, how would you really feel about that? Francois said yes, she will leave. I don't want them to think they ran her off. Please don't engage with us. Is it on the burner account? I mean, I'm sure she's under contract, but we don't know when. Now, that what we don't know is if the contract was over January the 1st or April the 1st. We don't know. Courtney said, I'm in a support of her departure and I will support her current and future endeavors. Okay. I feel if she stays, hold on, she is the show. Yeah, I saw her post that, but I don't know what Mel was talking about. Like, I'm gonna need some context. She ain't have no context clues for me, honey. I don't know what's going on. I'll wait and see what the outcome gonna be. This show will not last without Mel. Yes, honey. Yes, I am tracking my baby too. Yes, I am to make sure she got what she's supposed to be. Thank you. She's there, so I can continue and I can really pay attention to doing what I'm doing. They'll use her name in their storylines. Toot said, I feel if she stays, then something big happens behind the scenes. It will be a weight lifted for me because that's what I'm talking about. I wanted some very honest answers because I know she has a great fan base and we all love Mel, right? We all love her. I support Mel from the point of being divorced and being a mother and going through a bad divorce. So I check in on her just from time to time because I know that's hard. You know what I mean? And I know she has people who love her and hate to see her going through this. And I know you all every day, Mel is leaving. Mel is leaving. She said this. She said that. She's going. And I just want to know, how would you really feel if she comes back? Because I don't know her pockets. I'm not in it. But she got to be the highest paid person over there because why would she not be? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that aspect too. She has outgrown, Mel has outgrown this cast. I agree with you 100%. She must leave. They don't like her. Like that mess that Destiny did, coming in there talking about how she's ostracized herself, knowing there's an order in place, but then you go and sit by the man who would make her not talk to people. WM Coco said, I will support her on. I'll support off the show. Yep. Mel knows what's best for her. I'm not watching. Now that's a real one right there. SG 777. I'm with you on that. Yeah. And a lot of people will probably for real will not watch that show again for real. 100%. TN said, Tennessee mid-sector said, I really want her to leave, but I don't think she will. Just from that little clip of the reunion, I would have left the reunion. I wouldn't have them to have satisfaction, new cast or add. I feel you, Sheila. Sheila said, I ain't going nowhere. There's no show without Mel. Crystal said, Mel said the show is how she supports her family. Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. It's an ensemble cast. The core 6 ain't going nowhere. All right, Crystal. Thank you so much too. Thank you. So, okay. So we have some people that say even if she stays, they're not watching. I'm not gonna lie. There have been some episodes this particular season that have been good. I thought the last episode was pretty good, and there have been episodes that have been horrible to watch. So, as a content creator, I want to say that I will continue to review the show, right? But as I always say, I can only review what I see. Because when you figure out what's going on in the back, it just confuses you with everything. She is above the show regarding this content. Yeah, if the show could get back to something else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She said, Dr. Melody, fight back with the same energy social media. Mel not gonna really fight back on social media. Now if she does a live, she gonna be talking about something that's a problem. If she comes back, she'll have to be prepared to battle everybody on and off screen. That's if I had to say, if I'm really thinking about it, and I'm really thinking about my soror, I'm really thinking about a woman who's gone through so much, I wouldn't want her to come back. I want her to be good though, but I wouldn't be just because of what you said. If she come back, she'll have to be prepared to battle everybody. Because now Trish sitting here talking about she got a problem, and Mel can solve Trish's problem. She can take her right on off the show. Because Trish around here, you can leave just like you came, quick. You can, and Marquez for that matter. But child, no, I can't say that. But they gonna be on that child. You're gonna see a lot of Marquez next season. I'll tell you that. That much, I'm gonna give you that. That I'm gonna give you. That I'm gonna give you. I'm trying to think of something else I can give you. Oh, okay. Look at this one. I'm really trying to. I love that handle, girl. That's a life. We all need that one. I'm really trying to mind my business. Said, hey, really trying to chat. I believe Mel will stay until she gets full custody. Once that happens, she will put the out of front field. That would be the ideal thing. I think that would be her goal. No, Sunny's not gonna do anything. Sunny's not coming back. You thought it was terrible, Courtney? Okay, Courtney, do you mind coming up real quick? Because I'm gonna drop the link and then I'm gonna have to get out of here. Oh yeah. Okay, speaking of the Zoom call, I'm gonna get in touch with my Zoom person later on. We're doing the Zoom calls a little different. We're not doing them like we did last time. I've been doing this for 2 years, so we got to get back to basics. I'm gonna work on that, healthcare workers. I'm definitely gonna work on that. Let me drop the link. Let me see if Courtney will come up. And if not, then I'll have a couple of you come up and then we'll talk about it. And then we'll go from there. I know it's a football game on. I know. Okay. There you go. I dropped it. There you go, Courtney. Tasha, you didn't like it either. Crystal said the Trish and Ken storyline is the most interesting this season. Crystal, let me tell you why I can agree with you. Because it has so many moving parts. Thank you. It has so many moving parts in it. And also, it was the most that changed the most. You know what I'm saying? It changed over the most. Like, it wasn't, hey, Court. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Unmute it. I can't hear you. She got unmuted. Their story changed over and over, so it was something different all the time. Just present.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to end my background. I didn't want the background to come up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, because it looked like my camera frozen.
There you go.
Okay.
So you didn't like the ending?
No, it was terrible. It was boring to me. And let me tell you why I think it wasn't for me. I just don't like how they I think they play on the audience's intelligence a lot of the times with a lot of the scenes and how they
Absolutely.
like, okay, the wedding scene with Martell and the Scots on one side and then Mel on the side by herself. I get it, but I think it's kind of misleading to the audience because it looks like, oh, Mel just want to be by herself. She on the island by people that don't like her will say that, right?
Right.
Like she just wants to be over here by herself. She's too good to be with them. When in fact, Mel is not the issue. Martell is the one that has the sanction. So why is it being shown that he is the one that cannot be around her or in her presence? So he needs to be removed from everybody. And if she so chose to sit next to maybe, 1.0 or whoever,
Right.
she's done so at her choice. But because y'all already put Martell there, of course she's not going to sit over there.
And then to double down on that, they get over to Destiny and Cammy talking about it was good to see Mel, but she was sitting over there and she was like, of course she was. And then she went on to say that she ostracized herself. Like, we don't know. Like you said, there's a sanction for Martell. They can't sit together. And so now people will listen to Destiny and be like, yeah, Mel don't want to do this, that, and the third. But they can't do it.
And I also think Destiny gave off stalker. Like, watching this episode, Destiny is obsessed. I call Destiny Martell LeVar Holt the third. Because baby, it's giving twin. Y'all ain't just alike. Both of y'all are all y'all do is feast your eyes on her. Your whole commentary and everything about y'all is about Mel. Like, Destiny been on the show too long where she shouldn't have her. If it's not Sunny, it's Mel. And at some point, it got to be something that you got going on.
I see you, LL. I'll bring you up in a minute. I see you. Let me let Courtney finish.
It just got on my nerve. Destiny a stalker, Martell a stalker, and Martell didn't even hide. Like, he was just stalking.
No, he was just straight up looking like a crazy man.
Like the way he perked up, the clip you just showed, the way he perked up when that Kimmy was like Trish and Martell, please, just please for a moment, just please, sir.
Yeah,
Please.
He's so messy.
Like, please, please stop doing it.
Let me tell you, when you said play in our face, did you say that? Did you say that phrase, play in our face? Yeah. Let me tell you what play in our face that my main one, and I said it today. Thank you, Miss Fifi. It was the bowling alley scene when Martell and Chris, who was that? Who said that? Who said that? And then all to fast forward to 4 episodes ago and find out Martell called Chris, gave Martell the name of her. Then he goes and looks her up on the internet and sends her a picture, and he says, yes, that's her.
Right.
That is crazy to me. That whole thing was just crazy.
And I'm tired of these people. I know because I'm a millimeter. I know, there are millimeters that feel like this is her show and she should stay as long as she wants. And I'm in support of whatever she chooses. She's a grown woman. A grown woman can make grown woman decisions. I think she's completely capable. But what I'm saying is sometimes you outgrow stuff. And at 7 years ago, you might have been in this place in your life. And fast forward 7 years, it's no longer conducive to where you are in your current space. And if she's not currently there, I support her. I fully support her leaving. Because it's what this show is giving is they don't realize they have an older audience and they still trying to keep up with Zeus. And it's y'all got an older audience. Like I ain't never watched the Zeus show outside of clips that they show on Instagram. So that won't draw me in, but that's what y'all trying to give me. And I don't want it. Like, I don't want that. I want it. Like, I think they're not realizing. I know they're looking at the state of reality TV and maybe how successful Lamh has been with his productions. But that's his audience and probably a younger audience. Like, I don't want that. So that's why the show is just, to me, it's just, I fully in support if she decides to leave because it's really
Would
getting.
you be fully in support if the show just went away, period.
Yes. Because then I don't have to battle back and forth like, am I gonna watch this?
Wait, Quentin, you said that like that's even better.
That's even better, child. Because then I'll have to be like, because my audience is like Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't have to go through that. Can I stay on this toxic train for them? But I really don't want to. But it's gone. It's gone. It's by. So that's all. I don't see nothing. It was boring.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me bring up LL real quick.
Okay.
Hello, LL.
Girl, we here.
Yeah. We are. What did you want to say?
I just need Destiny to actually have a storyline and not exist off other people's storylines and like have a real relationship.
You probably be better off building you a money tree in the backyard.
You feel me? Because I'm just saying, like, you went from messing around with Kimmy's son, and then you was messing around with Moses, and now you're messing around with Nell's son. It feels very Kenya Moore, new man every season for production's sake.
Wait a minute.
It gives that.
P.S. It's funny you say Kenya Moore. Let me do a side note. Y'all, so I was on a plane and I was watching Waiting to Exhale on the way to Atlanta. I absolutely love that movie. And I didn't realize that in Waiting to Exhale, not only Kenya don't have no man in real life, Kenya didn't even have a man in the movie. The man, Lionel, was trying to hook up with Savannah when to Houston, and she the one that come to the party with the man, and he done had a double date. I was like, Kenya, you can't even have a man in fiction. My bad.
Child, they wrote it like they see it.
Exactly. Oh my God. But this show, I mean, I don't know. It's the most toxic relationship I've ever been in on Love and Marriage Huntsville, to be honest. It's the most toxic. And
but what's crazy to me is like, it's Huntsville. Like, I also went to school in Alabama. I went to HBCU, like, Tuskegee, whatever,
Okay.
TU, But my point being in bringing that up is that it ain't but three men. And if you're Greek, the circle becomes extremely small.
Yeah.
So there are certain things that were brought up that I heard about when I was in school and knew about pertaining to some people in the cast, because heck, when you were undergrad, you like to travel around. You go to probates, university homecoming.
Yes.
You get the feel of the lay of the land. And good sisters, good sorors will tell you who to mess with and who not to, who is all right and who is down low. If you get my point. So some stuff is for this to come up, for this to be said, because I heard about this decades ago. Not to age myself, but like, come on now. If you was in school in Alabama, at any school, hell, even Auburn knew about this. If you was in school around, let's say, circa 2 to 2010, you heard. You heard.
Girl, okay. Do we need to play charades? Okay, wait a minute.
You don't, because it was already.
I'm like Sweet J. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. You said 2010.
Not who this white man. That's yeah. Think about the timeline. Like Mel and them, they not that much older than us.
No, I know they're not that much older than us. But when you say, I get it. It's probate. They go around everywhere.
Homecomings, people different step shows. People will come around and hang out. People show up for sex.
Girl, please do not make me go.
Were discussed.
I don't even want to think about it.
Certain fraternity members like to pillow talk. Things were said. Things were rumored. So when Tisha said what she said, it's a group of people who lived there who wouldn't deny it. Just like, and no offense to him, but like, Mel's brother had some rumors too back in the day.
Yeah, hold on. This profile pic is insane. Um,
Oh, that was. I love this picture when Al was so upset at that boy reading him down.
wait, girl, wait. So Tisha Martell.
Ain't nobody trying to get you struck or nothing.
Okay, well, okay, okay. I think we got it.
Mm-hmm.
We got it. Okay.
Yes.
Courtney, do you
You
have
understand the tea? The tea. The teas.
the T is team.
Mm-hmm.
So
You didn't have to be cute back then to get for certain people to want to be with you.
yeah,
Sometimes it wasn't about cute.
I
Sometimes it
got
was
you.
about the instruments you had and your proficiency.
Oh, girl. Okay.
Well, Miss
I
Trish, to swap things up, I'm like, yeah, Trish is trying her best to like not basically basically confirm that not only did she sleep with Martell allegedly, but she did it before Marquez. This was 5 years ago when everybody passed away and stuff. Mel left Martell in 2020. We got to keep the timeline in mind. Now, if she was with Martell right after Mel left, that means she was still in the marital home with her husband,
But
sleeping around with him. I
she's
think.
still her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, he hadn't
Yes.
left yet. The
But
family hadn't broken up at that point. But it's a bigger shot at Martell and more importantly, Coleslaw
wait a
that
minute.
she was
Wait,
involved
wait, hold
because
on right
it further
quick.
proves.
Hold on right quick, LL. Let me get Courtney's opinion on this right here. Courtney, what do you think about the argument? I wanted to ask you this when I saw you in the chat. What do you think about that scene with Trish and Ken?
It just confirmed what I always thought of them.
What?
I always thought that Ken was like, I really believe that Ken probably
I see you
felt
saying.
like he may have been an ugly duckling growing up. And, he started getting into bodybuilding. Excuse me. And I just think he just, Trish, I don't think Trish really wants him. I think Trish would go with Marquez or Martell. But neither one of them have the funds to help her with her kids. So Ken does. So Ken's the winner right now. I think that he uses money as a way to control the relationship, and she uses, whatever we think she looks like, these men be sleeping with her. So, I think she uses her sexual prowess to get what she wants.
Well, did you hear me when I asked him if he would take her back? Did you hear his answer?
Marquez?
Uh-huh.
What he say?
He said no.
Marquez lying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. I didn't want to be the only one because I just kind of don't know. I think he talk a little fast.
After being around him in his presence yesterday, Marquez, and he'll take it back. I think he will. He want to say no because we watch the show, but in real life, he'll take it back.
What you say, LL?
Mm-hmm.
You think
I said
so?
he'd take it back with both hands wide open.
Okay, Ariane.
I'm just saying, everybody, she ain't got that divorce for a reason.
I feel like she holding on to that divorce, but then a lot of people have said this like Ken really doesn't want to marry her, and I'm willing to get on a lot of people's side on that too because I don't think that's what it is. I just feel, and I can't tell these people what to do. They're not going to affect my life either way, but I just wish Trish would just divorce him or leave Ken alone and just be married and be separated and figure this out. Because it just is crazy to me. I just don't like for women to look crazy on TV. That's just my thing. I'm sorry. I just don't like for them to look crazy on television. And Trish looks crazy. Like the absolutely craziest woman on TV. Hold on, let me bring Sin up. We got 15 minutes. Hey, Sin.
Hey, girl. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
What's going on?
Child, is it my turn to talk? You want me to talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to talk about the Nutcracker for a minute. Okay, he needs to stop buying his clothes at Baby Gap, thinking he can wear it. Oh, somebody.
Like he leading the charge, honey.
Huh?
Courtney say he in a straight jacket.
He looked like a nutcracker. And then Marcel said, Marie said, "Is that a bishop bib on it?"
Oh, can you believe? I was like, why does Martell have a collar on?
Then he looked so hot. He looked hotter than the preacher that was there. I'm surprised he didn't pass out.
Lord, that man had on so many clothes. That was so sad.
Yeah, and then he's sitting there gazing at Mel like, "Ooh, back then she didn't want me. Now I'm hot."
Ain't nobody on you. Ain't nobody on you.
Definitely don't want you now. You broke.
No,
exactly. With them same red bottoms on that Mel bought you when y'all first got married. And
coleslaw on them.
Coleslaw. Oh, go ahead.
I think this show is. I don't even know if it can be saved. I think this show is so off the rails. And like somebody said that Trish and Ken and Marcus have a very interesting storyline. And I do understand why they said that. Although it's a crazy storyline, it's different than the rest. You know what I'm saying? It's different than Maurice not having anything to talk about. It's different than Marceau pretending he's building something. It's different than Tisha and Kimmy taking tea back and forth. They actually have something that's going on with them. Because before we saw them have, like Mel and Martell had something going on. Now Mel and Martell don't even talk. Now I'm not saying that Trish, Ken, and Marquez is what it is and they're going to save the show. By no means am I saying that. But I do understand by them having more to talk about. Do you all agree with that? Courtney, do you agree with that?
I do.
Me and this
keep revolving everything around the same thing.
Hold on. Let me see what Courtney said. What did you say, Courtney?
I was saying me and this mute button struggling, but yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. It's just, like you said, show off the reels. It's no putting this train back on the track, baby. It's derailed. Like
it's derailed.
It's nothing. No people that they can bring on at this point because they discombobulated with the vision. I don't even think they know what they're doing. They just be going with the flow.
Yeah, I don't think they know. And I think Nell and Chris have a better. They could probably revamp the show and make it a family show and a business show. I think they could revamp it, and then even if you would keep Mel, have Mel, but let's see what Mel is doing. Like everything that she does online.
Millie, I don't have that much faith in Nell and Chris.
Oh, Jesus.
You think they can make this a family show?
I think it would be more interesting that they would give more than Kimmy, Tisha, Marceau, and Maurice.
Then they got to be willing to let Lexi come on and tell her story. And I don't think they're willing to do it.
Right. They really do. We need to hear from Lexi and her mama. Like we need real stories, not overly produced, circling the drain BS. Like this is mess, but this ain't good mess.
And it's definitely not Black excellent.
Break up
definitely not.
It's definitely not Black excellent.
It ain't been Black excellent.
Trying to put Mel in the same room with a man who's got convicted for DV against her. That's just not okay. Like nobody wants to see that. That's not entertaining.
The problem with the show is Kingdom Reign Entertainment, new production company, a better show. And I will thank you for the $9.99 and thank you for the $1 million game because that is exactly what it is. Because, like I said, if he can sit here and tell Bravo what they need to do, we can all tell him what he needs to do. Because, child, this is not it.
But my thing is with him, he's just so focused on everybody else's business Why don't you make people tell? You heard what he told. I guess it was somebody on his show. No, when he was talking to Tamar for people that want to work. So he was throwing that at the Scots. You know that, don't you?
Yes, yes, and they throw stuff out at him. When Marcel talking about, I put it up here, lazy production. Because why would Marcel said that like 3 or 4 times on that live?
Yep.
Because my thing was when he was talking, I was like, that's how the millimeters got on the freaking show. They over here in Courtney's live. They over here on Empress live. They over here on everybody's live and bring it back to the show. And every week, the millimeters deserve a check.
Exactly. And I'm still waiting on mine. I checked the mailbox yesterday.
Because it's the truth.
It's low hanging fruit.
Yes, they needed something. Huh?
But I feel like
crazy is Marceau never had an
we can't
issue until the he. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Marceau never had an issue with none of this low hanging fruit of production until the story became about him and his wife. For real. When Martell started trying to expose what he thought he knew, and now you have an issue with production. You have an issue with production. Hell.
And I would say this: Marceau is showing us exactly what he was talking about in that live. We're gonna see that exactly what he was talking about on this reunion. You remember when he said they lazy production, they go over here and they find this, and then somebody comes and talks to us about social media, and then you hear it on the show, and then it goes to the reunion. Mm-hmm. He's over here talking about the same thing about a Revenge P. I don't want to hear that at the reunion. We have heard that today.
Well, you know when it first came out, when Carlos made that comment, I think you could remember when you had a D in your mouth. So that was a low blow, and Dusty Dan said, "I know where the bones are buried." So let's bring up LeBaron. You know, wouldn't that be funny if Carlos said, "We have LeBaron Williams here"?
Now that's
we can leave Chrysler LeBaron where he is. We can leave that Chrysler LeBaron where he is. There's a reason they can't bring him up. Very much legal reason why he can't be brought up.
Help me. What's the reason?
He gonna sue.
Oh yeah. When he gets talking about because Destiny, and you know what? But Destiny talk about it because I know people feel like that. Why you want to even talk about your own husband? But I think he got her in a chokehold. She can't talk about him.
But she does. I think she talks about him when it's beneficial, when she wants to allude to DB. She insinuates things about him. But then when it's time to really dive deep and tell the audience what happened, then you always say, "Well, I can't." Okay, you do when it's beneficial, when you want to. When you try to throw something out there, you do. That's why y'all in court. That's why they went to court that last time. So it's like, girl, either you gonna tell. All of them do that though. It's a lot of them do that. I would say this. You gonna say it or not? You gonna tell me? Otherwise, leave it.
Quiet, leave me alone.
She needs to go. I'm sick of Destiny.
Destiny has.
I ain't never seen no woman sit on national TV with their legs gap wide open like that.
Stop it.
I mean, but no, she need to go because she don't have her own storyline, and we don't want to hear about no Destiny Law because we know that's something a quick fix for you, girl. Go on, go get a 9 to 5. Get off the show.
Wait, what True T asked Sunni last night? What did Moses think about? What did Moses think about her opening Madonna in the storage? What? I was like, did you say that to Moses that she'd open her Madonna in the storage? Because you remember he was like, that's why he liked Sunni, because Sunni had get up and go about her destiny. He was like, I wanted to know what was she gonna do with Madonna.
Get PPP loans and close it down.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Girl, right. I almost went to jail behind that mess.
Oh Jesus. Destiny.
But you know, I really do think Destiny needs to go, and Trish and them need to go, and let Melody produce the show and get some good stuff on it, and hopefully Martell will be locked up, and bring
Is that
Tiffany.
what y'all think gonna happen to Martell?
I mean, Martell, yep.
Okay.
Because he just tried to, it was another filing today. Well, Friday, Melody wanted to have some of the stuff closed in the case because I guess she didn't want anything about her children out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now the case is going forward with the VP. I mean, whatever. And his case, the other case, the family court case, is after that. So if that's going to give her leverage on whatever the outcome of this revenge stuff. That's going to give her a good look. And then he done violated the things how many times?
Oh,
So,
man. So,
yeah.
Bussy J says we want to hear about the revenge piece. Who wants to? Y'all still? What do y'all want to hear about the revenge piece? Because
who all saw it?
I want to hear the court. I want to hear the court case. I want to hear what the court had to say. Interpretation. I want to hear what the court filing said. It's Madison County, Alabama. It's just like Fulton County. You got the court number. You can look it up. I want to know what the paperwork said, what he admitted to in court. Because I'm sick of him coming on here talking about he's innocent when you pled guilty. That I can read.
So is that trial
you
coming
ever
up
want to know
in
what
February?
Yeah.
Okay, that trial coming up in February.
The retrial.
Oh, the retrial. Okay.
It's a retrial because
they
he filed
said
an appeal.
Maurice and
He was
Kimmy
convicted.
Sweet Jane said that Maurice and Kimmy watched the video.
I'm sure they did with his own nasty looking self, Lemonhead.
Right. If Tisha could see it, Kimmy saw it.
And Mel and
Ari.
Uncle Wanda saw it too.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Black Titanium said the revenge piece. Okay, hold on. Let me read this right quick. Miss Black Titanium said the revenge piece is open to the public. Y'all come on down and give Mel the support. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Go ahead, Court.
I think this conversation is all the more reason why that last clip you showed of the reunion was like disgusting for Kimmy, in my opinion. I think this woman has been through enough where it comes to like just shaming her in that fashion. And for her to go and use, oh well, they were talking about you in Facebook groups about the botched butt job. First of all, whether she's had a butt job or not, that's a personal decision. She's not the only one on the cast that has had work done. You know what I mean?
Tisha need to go get refunds.
But why would you, if you know that this RP is out there and they've discussed it, we saw it in earlier clips, they were discussing whether he pled guilty or not. So it's a discussion there. Why would you bring something like that up as a woman? I think sometimes as women, that just goes to show you, be careful who you have in your space and everybody ain't your friend. Because as a woman, why would you do that? Like, why would you lead into that?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, and
and that's why I
because
say
this is also the same woman. Sorry.
But my thing is, Melody should clap back and say, well, what about that $100-something million lawsuit that y'all have with that content creator?
Well, we got to see what she gonna say. What you saying, LL? One more time.
You though, because the one thing I know, like we wanted to like Kimmy because of the favorable edit she was getting, but if you know about Coleslaw and their history, when people said she worked with Kimmy at a certain place, at a certain hospital, they're not lying. That's why they're glad on those tapes that Kimmy agreed to film with her. She not lying. I'll say allegedly for the sake of your video, but yeah.
Side chick party.
Simply Beautiful said the trial is in March and the family court trial is now in April.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it got moved. Yeah,
and
Black Titanic's not wrong. Like it's Madison Court. All this stuff is open,
and
except for the children's part.
agree with Shay P. As a survivor, why would Kimmy have anything to say to shame someone? Why would she do that?
And I don't mean to change the subject, but when that preacher fainted, why didn't Kimmy go over there as a nurse and help him?
Well, I mean, she wasn't in the nurse. Kimmy's not in a nurse position right now. Kimmy is very much entrepreneur right now, so she's not in that position. That's not what she was gonna do. That's not what she was gonna do. But I agree with you, Shay. I would feel like I wouldn't even have to have a favorable edit. Everything I would do would be favorable because I would be grateful to be here. And what I'm not gonna do, like Courtney said, is get up here and demean and shame a woman about something she's chosen to do with her body, regardless of what it was. That's not even her business. But
It's
you want
not.
to do that. You want to do that because you feel like you're gonna get some oohs and ahs from Carlos and some buck eyes and things like that, and you look really stupid and not a girl's girl.
And you know what's so bad, Millie Chun? Melody could really clap. Well, we could clap back. You know, you talking about her body. Let's talk about you, the dry libido, and you walking around here half naked half the time. You know, so get off of Melody because you.
Kimmy has always been half naked. Always, she's always
Yep.
like that. And I didn't really pay attention until I saw Here for High Tea say that, and I thought about it and I paid attention to it. And I was like, she's always very hypersexual with her clothing, and not saying that means anything. I'm not saying that means anything, but she does dress very provocative, more provocative than any other woman on the show. I will say that.
And to have a dry libido.
Okay, time out. So look out. This has been wonderful. We've been on here for 2 hours. I want to thank Courtney. Courtney, I love you. It was so good seeing you this weekend.
I love you back, and thank you for having me.
Yes. LL, thank you for shedding the light. I think you had some great points. And Sin, as always, you bring it. You always bring
Thank you
it.
for the time.
Yes.
Yes. I
Please
appreciate
like and
you.
share the video.
Please like, share the video on your way out. Yeah, I thought the same thing about Kimmy. I thought Kimmy was literally one of my favorite reality persons. One of my favorites. Until after one particular season, I think they had a meeting with her and she came out totally different. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm gonna leave you out with Cheryl 9.
Yep, that's what I said. Both she want to film with Coleslaw. She Coleslaw too. Coleslaw 1 and Coleslaw 202. Get Cow on that stage and see what she do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because it's football Sunday. It's the playoffs. I've taken up too much of y'all's time.
Oh, Melanie. I mean, Millie Chun. I know you're trying to go, but let me tell you this. I was watching another content creator a while ago. I won't mention no names.
Okay, great.
And they were out of town doing a show. And one of their people that worked with them came up with some canvas beauty. Okay. And this person said that they try to be all natural with anything that they use on their body. So they went to read the label to see what was in the products, and it was a riddle that was wrote on there, not the ingredients. So then another person called in and said, if you want the ingredients, you have to go and look at it on TikTok. It's not on the bottles.
It's on top of the bottle. It got all the oil on top of it.
But I'm just telling you what was said.
Don't make me have to find out. I have to find something.
He said it's so little on there you can't read it. He said they got the focusing on it and they saw it was a riddle on it. And I was like, what?
Yeah, I gotta see what you're talking about because it tells the ingredients. It's all oil and the only thing on it is like a wheat something or whatever. But
well, maybe you got that first batch from Alibaba.
I'm not fooling with you on the Alibaba. I'm not doing that tonight. I'm not doing that, man.
Yeah. Okay, well, you have a good one, sugar. It's time for me to take my second nap.
All right, so be up by the time Potomac come on, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, y'all. Thank you. This has been fantastic. Cheryl 9 is taking us out with Side Chicks Blank Tactics. Yeah, exactly, not a riddle. Shout out to Tammy, Kelly, Heaven, Queen Liz, Relly, Velocity, Francois. I want to thank all of you all for being here. All of my super chats. Thank you, JW, Khalees, TNT, Queen Liz, Miss Black Titanic, Shakura, A-Dream, Parasies, Tennessee Girl. Thank y'all so Pekino Rules, Mrs. Cree. Thank you all so much for being here, and everybody, even who I did not name. I appreciate you being here. We'll be live. Y'all, we'll be live Wednesday. I'll have a live hot topic, so look out for it. It's your girl Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good Sunday, and I'll talk to y'all later. Don't get none on.